I went on a women's retreat recently and I came back with really cool ideas and I wanted to share them with you. I'm Shelly with God's Goodness Podcast. There are playlists in YouTube now. There's 10 playlists. We have a playlist of referrals from Pastor Rick. We have referrals from Pastor Pete. We have referrals from the Buckles. That list is growing this season, so follow along. Hit that follow button so you can stay up to date with these. There are some interesting stories, and you would be blessed to listen to these because God is working in these people's lives, and He can do the same for you too. Anyway, there's a bunch of lists in there, so check them out. It's really cool because then you can see how the podcast grew. Like these are the referrals from each person and just how it has spread out and all the connections that are being made. God is working in the most interesting of ways, and how a bunch of us know one another is just wild because it's everything with God is an adventure. So if you're not following God, then may I suggest you do that because it is pretty cool and you'll be blessed. If you don't know where to find a podcast, you can check out the usual places like Spotify or Apple Podcast, and you can even ask Google or Alexa to play the latest episode of God's Goodness Podcast, and it'll get you there. So hit that follow button so you can follow along, and don't forget, share it with a friend, and be blessed.